Hello fellas, Frankie Day here on YouTube. Okay guys, it's 1:30 in the morning right now. I just about got my cutty SARK finished right here, so this is going to be video number 2. And tomorrow I should have the final reveal for her. Then I'm going to put her away and she's done. And believe you me fellas, I have a lot of work in doing this thing. This thing here will make you cross-sighted, nearsighted, far-sighted, any kind of sight that's available to the human eye. This thing will test your patience and your eyeballs. Especially going down to the belaying benches and trying to seize off all your working lines. Okay guys, before we show the review of these, video 2 of the cutty SARK, REVELL cutty SARK here. The parts on it that need to be done on it, I need to make some rope coils and rig up the lifeboats, and probably that's about it guys, and she's all done. And so this is my 1959 cutty SARK, the first production run of this kit. You compare this kit of the 1959 vintage when it was first produced and released to what they got nowadays is a whole different model. This thing here is flash free in the kit in the beginning. The blocks were all precise, no flash marks on there. The rat lines came with the kit, and they were very, very a little thick. They're thicker than the ones you get nowadays by REVELL. But it's just a better model because it's his first release, and of course the molds haven't got their legs stretched out yet. I think Ahoy Gents will approve of this. And the cutty SARK was an extreme T-clipper. She also worked the Australian wool trade as well. And by 1921 she was laid up a lot, and she was used as many things. She was used as a bark Fiera when her owner sold her. And by late 1920s or something like that, she was resided in Greenwich, England. She was there for until now, still going. I found out by 2007 or 2001 or 7, something like that. She caught in fire, burnt down almost down to the keel. So a lot of the prefabrication and the parts for the ship itself had to be remanufactured by using the original plans to the ship itself. And so they got it right now in Greenwich, England. You can actually walk underneath the whole keel and see the whole bottom of the keel of the ship, and go aboard it and everything. It's a massive big ship, guys, and she's a big clipper ship, all way over 200 feet, and she was very fast for her time. And her arch rival, the Thermopylae, they don't know if there's a lot of controversy of the sailboat, the race that was going on. So she was awarded the tuck, or we call it, the weather vane on top of the mainmast, and she held that for a while. Okay guys, we're going to take a look at the mighty cutty SARK right here, and I'll discuss what's on the board next. Okay guys, we'll take a little close-up view of her. And you can see all the rigging done on this thing. You can see the rigging on the mizzenmast, which is the last mast of the ship. You can see all that rigging done on there. I would add crew figures to say too. I got a whole sack of crew figures. I'm going to paint these up merchantman colors, and I think Mr. Bill, Panzerman's Bill's bunker, will be quite delighted, knowing that I've added crew figures to this mighty cutty SARK. And she's pretty well prestige shape. I try to capture the best way I can using the box cover, because that's what really sold the model. A lot of blocks, guys, a lot of rigging. Each one of those rigging lines operates something on the ship, sails, everything. So she's fully rigged with the exception of her sails. All she needs is a crew. You have the lifeboats, which will which need to be re-rigged. Rigged up, lifeboat happens to be rigged. I gotta make a whole bunch of rope coils to put around the fife rails. So I got a special jig that I made already. I'm gonna wrap these wrap coil around around my jig, and I'm gonna seize it off using ACC glue, and I'm gonna hang it on the belaying benches and use liquid cement. And liquid cement will go ahead and make the ropes droop. So it's a lot of rigging, guys. Lots of rigging and then some. She's a beautiful ship. In the background is a thermopylae. That was a different scale than the CUTTY SARK here. That's made out of wood. I was working on the bowsprit, the foremast, the mainmast. I got to do the mizzenmast next on that and get that thing going. And so somehow I'm getting fired up building these ship models, because I've been airplanes so darn long. And I've been working on the 410, measurement 410. And since that's a Lindbergh kit, it goes together quite fast and not no fuss, but I'm going to milk as long as I can. And because I'll be expecting my Monogram Pro Modeler 148 scale measurement 410 should be here pretty soon. I had to get that in eBay, guys, buy now. I guess they don't make that model no more. I tried to order one from Spitty's Hobby Shop. I saw Russ. He says, no, Frank. He says, we don't no longer, they make that kit anymore. Although it's probably be available in REVELL, Germany, but other than that, though, your fastest way is either get vendors or eBay. So eBay was my choice. I usually like to shop there because you know it's not telling you what you'll be getting there. You see the massive rigging on this clipper ship, guys. I'll tell you one thing: it takes lots and lots of patience to rig this thing. And these blocks they give you this kit are very fragile. It don't take much to snap off the ears of the blocks to hook up to your yards and such. So what I did this here is a lot of guys take the blocks and they tie them up to the mast, up the yards, and they glue them. That's how they break real fast. So the best thing you do, guys, is when you strap those plastic blocks, you run it through the eyes, you secure it good, you tie up your mast, make sure that the glue is secure around the thread that goes to the mast, not the block to the mast. Because you got to have a little play, a little give, because if you glue it, it's fused. And a little bump here and there, and they snap off. And believe you me, you don't want to come back and re-rig this thing again. The biggest horror story on something like this is have something like this fall off the shelf and hit the ground. When it does, you might as well just pitch it. Because a lot of work. And although this may be a plastic kit, guys, and there's a lot of them out there that are better, but this here will it stands up pretty well, and I like this CUTTY SARK. It's one of the original releases of the kit at the time. I think it was only about 2 CUTTY SARKs at the time. In plastic form was the the Aurora kit and the REVELL. And the Aurora kit is junk, but the REVELL one is superb. And so anybody getting into ship models, clipper ships, this here will be a good example to test your patience if you want to further on and build models, clipper ships, and even eventually venture into the wood variety and get away from plastic. But it don't matter, guys. Chewing gum, paper, plastic, wood, it don't matter. As long as it's built right and appropriately, and attention to detail is executed, and make sure it's built right and built good, can't go wrong. So I'm gonna put this on top of our television. I was gonna go down to Lowell's and get me I have a dust cover made for this thing, but I decided that'd be a good idea, so I got ordered to get me a dust cover cut for me, and I'm gonna sand let it stick inside there because I don't want no dust on this thing. You know, you try to take a brush and brush it here and there, something's gonna snap off. You don't want to go back and re-rig this thing over again if something breaks. It's horrible. You go rig on something like this one. And so there's a lot of rigging, guys, as you can see in this thing. Okay, I'm going to swing the camera back to me again and finish up the video. And this concludes video number 2 of the finish up build. It's been laying around a long time. So I'm doing pretty good now, guys. I've got the Alabamas all done. I've got the RMS Titanic all done. Rigging on this thing is all done. Everything is done except crew figures, rigging up the lifeboat davits, and rope coils. So tomorrow, before I go to work, I'm going to make up a whole bunch of rope coils and put them inside. But get up work tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and install the rope coils. I was hoping I had the final reveal for this thing by tomorrow, but I don't think I will because I have to work tomorrow. But what I can do tomorrow is make a bunch of rope coils and paint the crew figures, get them all prepared before you put them on the model. And what I can do also is rig up the lifeboats. So that'll be the goal for tomorrow. And Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday will be my day off. And so the final reveal will be on a Tuesday on this. Tomorrow evening, we're going to have online number 2 build of the Airfix 172nd scale Handley Page Victor bomber. I'll have that going tomorrow. And the final reveal for the CUTTY SARK will be this Tuesday. That's what I'm gunning for. Okay, guys, I got so much stuff to build, so much stuff to finish up on, so I'm not going to spend this whole year finishing up builds I had laying around. I will get to them. I'll do about 2 or 3 at a time. So the next finish up build I'll be doing is a toss up between the Sterling USS Kearsarge or something else I got laying around. But I do like to start something else different, guys. So I'll probably be showing that probably one day this week, what I'll be doing too. So I got a lot of stuff to do. I gotta get I got the Measurement 410. She's drying right now, and as soon as she dries, I'm gonna apply some filler on there and wet dry sand it and give it some primer and prepare it for painting. So I should have the painting on that probably this weekend. So I'll have pictures on Facebook tomorrow on Mr. Martin Lambett's Facebook page for the 410 group buddy build. And right after that, we're going to have a very beautiful buddy build by Mr. Warren Blanchard and myself and Mr. Martin Lambert. We have our 124 scale Hawker Typhoon. If you guys got that kit in your stash pile, you want to join in, we're far and happy to have you with us. And we'll be awful jolly about it. So, like the old saying, more the merrier. Okay, guys, that about does it tonight. I'm about ready to hit the old fart sack. Old Frankie Day is getting kind of tired. I've been on this thing, oh my God, all day, all night. Whew. I'm glad it's over. All that's left was just, like I said, rope coils, screw figures, and I guess that's that. Rope coils and figures and rig up lifeboats. That's it. She's gone. She's done. So I got 3 dead soldiers buried. Okay, this is Frankie Day signing off. God bless you guys. Make Mama happy. Please subscribe And we'll catch you this Tuesday. We'll be at the final reveal for the 1959 vintage REVELL 196 scale extreme clipper CUTTY SARK. And tomorrow night I will have online build of the air-fixed Victor bomber. And one day this week I have another video of what I'll be building next. Okay guys, so I'm gonna be a busy boy for a while, so I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys tomorrow night on the next video. Thanks fellas, God bless you guys. Bye boys.